episode 531. Thank you all for listening to episode 530, Baby Wing. I am Gray Lamarck, here with my co-host.
The Gobbly Bear.
And that's it.
Kind of lonely here on Thanksgiving Eve today.
I know, Big Wing is at, I think, his future father-in-law's for Thanksgiving. He may join us, depends on the time, but he's probably driving back from Fostoria at this time, so probably won't see him.
Probably not.
And those of you listening today, make sure you tune into the Dallas Cowboys as they hopefully are kicking the shit out of the Commanders at 4:30. So we hope so. We got a lot of football in the next 2 days. 4 games, 2 days.
4 games, 2 days, along with college. There's like 4 ranked college games on Friday as well. So we got a lot of football.
Mm-hmm. A lot of football this weekend. It's a fun weekend. Buckeyes and Michigan. We'll get into that later today. And let's get into thanking some people first. Thank you to Wes Anderson for Moments in Time. Check him out on Facebook, Wes Anderson Music. Give him a follow on the Twitter and Instagram at Songs by Wes. Thanks to All Wear Clothing. Visit allwearclothing.com. Mention Overline Podcast. And Brandon is going to hook you up with that deal. Thank you to Crandall's Quality Landscaping. Give Sean a call, 419-704-5471. Serves the Toledo and surrounding areas and not
Turkey, the entire country of Turkey.
Thank you to Paper Denim Art. Go to Facebook, visit Paper Denim Art, one word, and mention what Danny what you would like from her. She has some sweet stuff. Check it out on there. Really good stuff. And you, Barry, you've seen some of it. Frank hangs on the wall back here. She's just an amazing artist and very, 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 very reasonable. So if you're looking for something that is paper, denim, art, get in touch with Danny. Thank you to Gray Key Merch. That's the new sponsor, as we mentioned last week. And if you have any need at your festival or your concert for merchandising or vendors, get in touch with Gray Key Merch. P.O. Box 2659, White House, 43571. Or call Parrot. And because I don't want them calling me. Parrot works for me now. Thank you to Sparty Steve. And last but not least, Connell Barrett, datingtransformation.com.
Make sure you get over to datingtransformation.com and get that free consultation from Connell when you mention Over the Line Podcast. In the meantime, get to amazon.com and buy Connell's book, Dating Sucks But You Don't, a great stocking stuffer for the holiday season.
And if you want to stuff her stocking, get the book.
Boom.
Boom.
Or her turkey.
Or her turkey. You want to stuff the turkey? Get the turkey.
You want to get in the cranberry sauce. Buy his book.
Get the sauce. Oh, shit. So first off, we're going to get into football first. But Bear, we talked about this before the show. I was texting you earlier. I traded, and I want you to give your nice, humble, honest, because you're a professional opinion, and because you're 10-1 in fantasy, you finally got beat. And
I texted Nate and I said, "Thank you for giving me my championship. You took all the pressure off me going undefeated, buddy. I appreciate
it." Yeah, no shit.
But I'm happy that my one loss comes at least to the high score in the week. So even though my team did not do shit, I think I would have lost to about 10 out of the 12 teams in the league this week. But I knew this was my bad matchup week. I knew it was coming. So I'm happy that it happened. And we're good. 10-1. I already clinched number 1 seed. So
and everybody on my team has lost their quarterback, so it's a good year for me.
Yeah.
And Garrett Wilson, my beautiful keeper that I thought was a steal, we all agreed, like a 12th round keeper, and then bam, loses quarterback in 4 plays. I'm like, great start to the season. But at least in the other leagues, I think I'm 9-2 or 8-3 in both leagues, high scorer in both leagues. The one I'm high scorer by like 150 points, just smoking people. It's a smoke show.
Yeah, I'm 5-6 in my 2 dynasty leagues, funny enough. And then in just the fun league, I thought I had a stacked team, but I am 3-9. It is brutal. So
dude, those injuries, anything that can happen like that just freaking ruins you. And guys surrounding it, or it just depends. And like today, I text you. And you saw it in the trade deadline. We were talking about a trade, you and I, like right leading up into noon.
Close.
But we just needed a little bit more time. I was like, yeah, I'll take your guy, but what do you want? And I was like, yeah, because then I could have a keeper for next year, because I don't know who the hell I'm keeping at this point. Tua, probably, I don't know.
Possible. Yeah, I'd have to go back and look. I mean, obviously you can't keep Wilson again.
I don't want to keep Saquon at a 1.
No, I don't think it's worth it, but not at 1. I mean,
especially where I'm going to be picking because
Two
I'll
is
probably
probably
be picking.
what, eighth, ninth, 10th. So
I don't know where I got him. I got him like in the 6th or 7th because that's when we had that run at quarterbacks. Because you took Dak, and then I wanted Dak, and then Art Kelly took Kirk Cousins, and I wanted. Thankfully, that didn't pan out,
right.
and now I've got Tua. So
So
kind of just worked
maybe it
out.
was the eighth round then, because I think that's
But
when you got Dak.
my dumbass should have went with my gut instead, or I should have went with the heart and gut originally. But I'm like, no, I just don't see it with Houston. They suck. And I thought Carolina had a team built around Bryce Young, so I was like, last pick Bryce Young, and I should have took CJ, which is what I really wanted to do. I did that in the other leagues, panned out for me. This one I did not. And I was like, that was stupid. Oh
I
shit.
missed.
Oh shit.
Oh damn! I missed on Stroud in a dynasty league by one fucking pick, and I was hoping that the dude was not going to take him because he's not a Buckeye fan or anything. So I was like, "Ooh, I'm going to get Stroud," and it was a league I needed quarterback, and the motherfucker took Stroud. So I ended up going with Anthony Richardson instead of Bryce Young. Still think I made the right choice there. Just unfortunately, little little injury prone right now, so we'll see how that goes. So I have to have Sam Howell as my quarterback right now. That's how bad I am. In my old dynasty league, I have a good squad, but my quarterback situation is brutal. And that you try to trade anybody in that league, no one wants to fucking trade. I tried to get who did I try to get? I think I tried to get Tua. I tried to get somebody else. I just no one wants to trade quarterbacks. I was like, okay. And I mean, I have like Eckler and Mike Williams, decent, Devonta Smith. I've been offering up like cream of the crop guys for a quarterback. No one will budge. So.
No, that's what happens. And Ryan's S23 Ultra has made it to the show.
Yo, the mac and cheese making turkey stuffing Chef Kode is here, man. Be thankful.
Finally, you're here, man. You've been off for like a month.
Oh my gosh.
So
Yeah.
I gotta.
Kicking my ass.
Oh, I bet. So I gotta get your. Bear already knows because I texted him today. So who won this trade? Okay. So remember, we trade future picks. Okay. So next year's picks. So this is next year's picks, and we do 16 rounds because there's 16 players. So Joe Mixon and a 16th round pick for a 2nd round pick and Tyjae Spears.
Huh. Well, I mean, that 2nd round pick, man, that's more than enough right there. And it's on its own. But I mean, Joe Mixon probably getting ready to go off a little bit. Well, he'll at least see the ball more since Burrow's hurt.
But they're going to be playing behind every game.
Yeah, that's going to be the bad part, though. So, I mean, if Joe don't get his touches within the first half, like, man, you better hope it's close. Because I'm getting ready to have that problem because I got Joe Mixon myself. And can't really find anybody to trade for him. But he can also catch passes, though. So, I mean, he's a pretty decent receiver. I guess it depends on when you need him. Do you need that Joe Mixon now, or are you okay that you can take that 2nd round pick?
So it was me and Johnny. I'm 4-7. He's 7-4. I gave him Mixon. I got the 2nd round pick.
Oh, see. So, I mean, that's kind of mutual. Yeah, that's kind of a win-win for everybody.
I don't think Mixon's worth
I did not think that, but that's fair. I think that our buddy Gray fleeced my buddy Johnny because, as I said earlier to Gray over text, I said you always lowball. Like I would have thrown out 4th round, and Gray would have been like, "How about a 3rd?" And I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Well, I would have said a 2nd, met at a 3rd. Same thing.
It would have happened. It would have came to a 3rd. I wouldn't have given up a 2nd for Joe Mixon, man. Not Joe Mixon. Saquon, I could have seen. Like, but
yeah, dude, you know how happy I was he wanted Mixon and not Saquon?
I would say, how bad does he need a running back, though?
He does.
He does, but not 2nd round bad. He's sitting 2nd in the league. He's not. It's not like he's 6 fighting for a playoff spot. He's 1 win away from clinching a playoff spot.
But he wants that bye week too.
Yeah, the bye week helps because you only need to win one game and you make money.
Yep.
Well, oh man, it sounds like you got over.
I said fleeced. I look back, maybe it's not fleeced, but in my mind it is just because, like, if it was Barkley in a second, even though Barkley's on a shittier team with a shittier backup quarterback, Barkley's a better talent than Joe Mixon is. I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen the Bengals yet, right? So I don't know what they're going to look like without Burrow.
Right. Oh, I don't know. Well, I mean, I just traded Derrick Henry and I traded Derrick Henry away for Kyler Murray and a receiver. So
what receiver?
Hold on, let me see. Now I gotta try to look it back up.
Man, you've been fighting quarterbacks all year.
I know, man.
You know it's bad. You know it's bad when you went to the midget.
Yeah, because dude, I can't trust Sam Howell, man.
I don't blame you. I mean, I just was telling Gray I have Sam Howell in a dynasty, and I have to because all my other quarterbacks are hurt. I had Danny Dimes hurt, had to drop him. I got Richardson. Obviously, he's on my IR because it's a dynasty, but I mean, it sucks.
I was actually doing pretty good with Baker till he hurt his hand.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, damn, I gotta get somebody just in case. And I mean, at least with Kyler Murray, you know, he'll get some points on the board.
I think he will.
No, I got Kyler Murray and Chuba Hubbard for Derrick Henry.
Ain't bad. You got a running back at least back.
Yeah. Because Derrick Henry ain't doing shit.
Yeah. I mean, Tennessee. Oh God, they might. I mean, they're playing Carolina this week, and that might be going to be the worst game in history.
Yeah.
Last thing I want to watch is that crap.
Got to take my mac and cheese out.
Oh. What kind of cheese do you use for that?
Extra sharp cheddar and Kojak.
I didn't know if you like got fancy and threw some Gouda or something in there.
No, I don't get that fancy.
Man, I've heard though mac and cheese with the cheddar and that, but you throw Gouda in there. Ooh.
Really? Yeah, I got to try the Gouda.
A game changer.
I haven't tried the Gouda. Now I've thrown some like like an Italian blend in there.
Ooh, okay.
Now that
with the cheddar.
Super fancy.
Yeah, you gotta have it with the cheddar. Because the Gouda's a little bit of a sweeter cheese. So if you have that with the sharp cheddar, it's just a good like mix, and it's and Gouda is like super creamy. It's like one of the creamiest cheeses when it melts. That's one of those when you're pulling out the mac and cheese and you could put it all the way to your roof and that cheese string still ain't breaking. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's see now. I gotta put my cheddar and my Kojak on top. Throw it on the broiler for about 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, I get that little crispy on top. Mm-hmm.
That nice golden brown.
Mm-hmm. Got to get that first crunch.
Oh yeah. So tomorrow, once we warm it back up, we see a nice little square cut out of it.
Hey man, midnight snacks.
They'll already know. Lucky I don't deep fry these turkeys tonight.
Oh, that sounds good too.
I had to. It was a sad day though, man. I had to retire. My deep fryer.
Uh-oh.
I had an electric one for the last 6 years, and we had to retire it. The thermostat was going bad.
Damn.
So went out. Shout out to Home Depot for helping your boy out in a pinch. Just got a nice little gas one. 120 out the door.
You gonna upgrade for Christmas again, or just use this gas one for now?
No, I'm gonna use this gas one.
Okay.
Let's see how it goes. I'm gonna give it a couple. I'm gonna drop a couple birds in it and see what it does.
We gonna see. Sounds like it's gonna be good though.
Oh, I can't wait. I I might stay up even late. I might even stay up late. If I do that, I'm gonna be in trouble. Because I worked last night and I haven't even been to bed yet.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yes, son.
Can you play with
Yeah.
Already got the game set it up.
Okay. Well, Dave's got to do the podcast still too.
Well, we'll make
Okay.
this quick, Cody Jr., because we got shit to do.
Okay.
Are you gonna this up here or downstairs?
We got
We
turkeys
can
and
look
stuff.
up here.
Mac and cheese to mix up.
Oh man, mac and cheese, the mix, turkeys and stuff.
Cody's still got to make his green bean casserole.
Dude, I mean, good.
All right. We'll run college from last week. We all had good weeks, man. For the first time, I think all year. Myself, Dub, and Gray were all 8-5. Parrot was 9-4, led the way. Cody was 0-1 because he didn't make picks. Well, he did make a pick. He picked UT, and they didn't cover. But yeah, Georgia took care of business over Tennessee. Ohio State took care of business over Minnesota. Maryland gave Michigan a fight last week. Oh, Michigan only won by 7. Unfortunately for Florida State, North Alabama did cover. Gray was the only one that had that. But worse, Jordan Travis unfortunately snapped his leg in half, or his ankle, I should say.
And they were down 13-0 at the time.
Yeah, and they were down 13-0. They ended up winning 58-13, so they still almost covered 50. But yeah, pretty much their national title hopes are done. We'll get to the rankings, but Washington did jump them because of that. But Washington also had an impressive win. And we all picked them. Oregon took care of business against Arizona State. Texas beat Iowa State by 10. Bama beat Chattanooga by 56. That was close. Missouri ended up beating Florida. Ooh, that is incorrect. I did that wrong. My bad. I got to change this. Shit. We're all getting reds there.
What was the
Yeah,
score?
Missouri only won by 2. They won on a last-second field goal.
Damn it.
That makes us 7-6. That makes Dub 9-4. 7-6. And Parrot 8-5. I screwed that up. That is my bad. Louisville beat Miami. Notre Dame destroyed Wake Forest. And Michigan State beat Indiana. So, updated standings. Now I got to change all this again. I'm 64, 66-1. Dub is 66, 64-1. Ray is 65, 65-1. Cody, you're still 52, 58-4. And Parrot is 57, 64-3.
Damn, Dub.
So there we go. Dub.
Wait. Hold on.
Yeah.
Dub should be 65, 65-1. He was 56, 61-4 last week. He went 9-4.
You're right. You're right. Hey, gave him one too many. There we go. There we go. All right. Tied up. 65, 65-1 for both of them.
But damn, we're all close.
Yeah, we're tight. We're tight. So this week we're already all 1-0. Bowling Green took care of business against Western Michigan, blew them out. So we'll start this week. Number 1, Georgia is a 24-point favorite at Georgia Tech. I am going with the Bulldogs to roll.
Georgia.
Georgia. Cody?
Nah, yeah, Georgia.
All right. Number 2, here we go. Game of the week. Number 2, Ohio State is a 3.5-point dog at number 3, Michigan. You know it. It's the rivalry. It's what it's all led up to all year. Cody, what do you got?
Oh, man. If I wasn't so disappointed, I was so disappointed that the assistant coach crying on the sidelines. Like this is Brian's song or something a couple weeks ago. Like, what the hell are you doing, dude? Like,
you know what? Sorry, Cody. I'm gonna stop you really fast. So there was a dude at work today, big Michigan fan, likes to talk a lot of shit. Talking, and he made a comment. And he goes, "Yeah, crying Ryan Day's got to get this one out of his system." And I said, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa! I said, we can talk about, you can call him crying Ryan all you want. But I said, I watched Sharon Moore have literal tears on the sideline because you would think Jim Harbaugh died the way you thought he was dead. Motherfucker, he's just cheating. Now, I think he's crying because he knows this is all he's got left and he's about to get fired. Those were the real tears. It wasn't that, but he turned around.
Now.
He goes, it's passion. It's passion. And I said, so Ryan Day yelling at old man Lou Holtz isn't passion, but Sharon Moore crying is passion. I go, this is why no one respects most Michigan fans for that reason right there.
Yeah, man. I don't know though. I get this weird feeling like they're just gonna come out the gate and just like drop the hammer. And I'm taking Michigan. I just got this weird feeling like they just gonna drop the hammer. I just don't trust Ryan Day right now. And like this is his first year of his recruits. I don't know, man. I don't trust it.
So last year I had to watch this game at Sylvania Playland because someone on this podcast decided that it was a good idea to have the birthday party the same time as the Ohio State-Michigan game. So this year, there ain't no party. So I'll be home watching Ohio State with the points, and fuck Michigan. Give me them outright. Fuck Michigan.
Hey, don't blame me. Blame ProMedica.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is the least excited I've been for the game probably my entire life, just for the fact that all the shit going down with Michigan. But the fact that no matter what happens, I've already heard every single Michigan fan, not you, Cody, all other Michigan fans I talk to already make excuses of, well, we don't have Harbaugh, so it won't count. Or if we win, Day should get fired, blah, blah, all this bullshit. I mean, I've had to argue and like, guys, you're a favorite. You should win. You're favored in this game. What are you so scared about? Why are you worried about it? You shouldn't worry about it. Oh, we don't have Harbaugh. Harbaugh's coaching all week. You're telling me Sharon Moore, who's been under Harbaugh for 4 years, can't figure out an in-game adjustment because Jim Harbaugh isn't there? I said he's got the whole game plan in front of him. There should be no reason that Michigan doesn't win this game. This is the last year of their squad together. After this, 2 things are going to happen. Thing number 1, next year's Michigan team, if you look at them, they're garbage. Corum's gone. They don't have a running back. Half their line leaves. Half their defense is gone. It's not going to be good. Number 2, there's a good chance that the whole coaching staff's going to be gone. So if Michigan does win this year, I think it's going to be the last one for a while regardless, again, because of their own self-inflicted wounds. But I think it's going to be close and gritty. Ain't going to be no fourth quarter nothing. Ohio State's defense going to show up. I do agree, Cody. I think, though, that Michigan, after all the runs the last 2 weeks, I think they're going to come out slinging. I think they're going to throw the ball a lot right off the bat, try to fool Ohio State. That's my guess. I don't think they're going to get into this run 35 times. They're going to sling first, get a big lead, and then try to pound it like they have the last couple of years. But I think Ohio State's got something to prove. I think Day realized leading into the Georgia game what he needs to do to win big games, and I think that Jim Knowles' defense is better. They're going to show out. I'm going to go Ohio State 24-20 straight.
For the record, I gave up that yellow and blue narcotic with the hiring of Rich Rodriguez. Once that happened, I was done. Cold turkey. It ain't been back since.
Cold turkey.
Well, good for you, because you should have quit with Brady Hoke. But
Brady wasn't bad. He was more like a
motherfucker didn't wear a headset on the sideline. How are you supposed to talk to your coaches?
He was more like a substitute teacher than anything. That was his whole get down was like, I'm the substitute teacher. I'm gonna let you guys do what you do, and I'll just stand here. And I mean, it worked. Yeah, Yeah, he was that close to retirement too. So he was just like, you know what? I'm gonna ride this out. He like that old professor with a pension.
Hey man, he's done. He's done at San Diego State. He's retiring, so good for Brady Hoke. He can go.
Yeah.
He can sit at home and not wear his headset there now. Obviously, number 3, Michigan, Ohio State. We just picked that. So number 4, Washington is a 16.5-point favorite at home against Washington State. I think Penix and the guys take care of business and beat Washington State by 3 touchdowns. Great.
Yep.
Jody.
Yeah, man. Washington's bringing home the Apple Cup.
I think so. Number 5, Florida State.
Is it now? Is the Apple Cup just like an iPad now? Like a bunch of iPads.
I think it's an iPod Mini at this point.
You get to take it back to Washington. Oh wait, you're in Washington.
Yeah.
Number 5, Florida State is a 6.5-point favorite at Florida. Cody.
Ooh. Yeah, give me Florida State. Or no, I take that back. Yeah, well, is Mertz playing for Florida though? He's hurt too, isn't he?
Let me look. I don't know, honestly.
I don't know. Give me Florida State.
Well, now I'm looking for you, so you're gonna wait.
All right.
You're gonna wait and
That's
you're gonna like it.
That's fine. I know that, and he took out them 2 linemen last week. That was insane.
It doesn't have a injury report on the game, so I do not know. Do not know. Yeah, sorry.
Nah, I'll take Florida State.
It's at Florida.
Yeah, Florida State.
Okay. All right, great.
Florida State.
Yeah, I think Florida State's defense is actually going to I think they're going to win this game for them. I think their backup quarterback is enough, and Florida just stinks. They're going to miss a bowl game this year, and it's going to be well-deserved. So I'm going to go Seminoles at Florida, literally by 7. Literally by 7. Number 6, Oregon is a 13.5-point favorite at home against number 16, Oregon State. I think Oregon State is going to be too beat up after last week against Oregon. Bo Nick's going to roll them. Dude threw for 6 touchdowns and 400 yards in the first half last week. The first half.
Yeah, man. I know Oregon's going to end up playing Washington, right, for the Pac-12. I think Oregon's coming in hot. So give me Oregon.
Yeah, they're going to get that rematch. Cody?
Yeah, Chris Winkie 2.0, man. He out here doing it big. Give me Oregon.
All right, we got number 7, Texas at home, 12.5-point favorite against Texas Tech. Cody.
Is it Texas Tech?
Texas Tech. It's a lot of Texas.
Yeah. Give me Texas.
Great.
Texas.
Don't mess with Texas. Yeah, I agree. I think they're gonna do the thing in Texas Tech and get themselves a Big 12 title game. Number 8, Alabama is a 14.5-point favorite at Auburn in the Iron Bowl. I know this is a rivalry game, but I don't give a shit. Alabama's looked like the best team in college football the last 5 weeks. And I think they are going to embarrass Auburn.
Yeah, I agree. Auburn just got beat by 3 touchdowns at home to New Mexico State. So,
yeah, not good.
Yeah. Alabama figured it out, man.
All right. Number 9, Missouri is a 7.5-point favorite at Arkansas. Cody?
Missouri.
Great.
Missouri.
I'm gonna go Arkansas here. I think Missouri wins the game, but Missouri struggled against Florida last week, and I think they're going to kind of do the same here against Arkansas. At Arkansas, they struggle on the road. So Missouri wins by 3. Number 10, Louisville, 7-point favorite versus Kentucky. And Louisville's been on the cusp of losing the last couple of weeks, but they just keep pulling it out. I have a feeling this will be a push, but I'm going to go Louisville here.
Give me the Sluggers.
I would go Kentucky.
State just south of us.
Louisville's in that state too, by the way, if you didn't know.
Yeah.
Number 18, Notre Dame is a 26-point favorite at Stanford, Cody.
Jesus. Yeah, give me Notre Dame.
Great.
And while we on the subject of cheesy, talk about Notre Dame, let me figure out how to get a shot of this nice dish of macaroni and cheese here. As soon as I get the camera up. Hold on, let me flip this camera. Hold on.
Old man, it's on the top right. You look like a double dad of 50 right now taking your selfie.
Sad dad. There we go.
Can I cut that? Can I just give me that piece right there, right on that corner,
right on that bottom corner, right here. Yeah. That's gonna be the missing piece tomorrow.
I'll be nice. I'll leave someone that good crust. Give me the bottom right corner. How about that then? I'll be nice. That looks good. That looks good.
Can't wait.
A little jealous.
Won't be much left tomorrow. Just saying.
I don't think so.
So did Cody Bryant make it or Mrs. Bryant?
Oh no. Oh no, Cody. Yeah, no, meats and cheeses. That's all. That's all Chef Boyardee Cody.
Well, now show me your green bean casserole.
Oh no, that's not getting made until in the morning. She gave up. She wasn't staying up late.
All I remember is you last year talking about 2 different Americas with green bean casserole.
Yes, it's 2 Americas. Because I know it's 2 Americas. That's all everybody been talking about all week. I'm thinking like, man, I got two turkeys I'm gonna end up dropping. And macaroni and cheese. And we talking about green bean casserole? Like, what are we doing here?
Well, Grayson helped his grandmother make a lot of the food today. Kelly will be making green bean casserole tomorrow. But they made, I don't even know what they made today. Cheesy potatoes, the turkey they started to get ready. She makes the homemade stuffing. So they did all that, cut the bread, everything up. Got it all ready for tomorrow. And Grayson made the spinach artichoke dip.
Nice.
Oh, there it is.
Or no,
again.
it's not spinach artichoke. Spinach dip. I'm sorry.
Spinach dip.
Just spinach, no artichoke.
And the cheesy potatoes, baby. Oh, shoot.
Don't you be cracking on cheesy potatoes.
Just 2 Americas, man. 2 Americas.
Great. Notre Dame, Stanford, 26-point favorite.
Notre Dame.
Before we talk about Thanksgiving again, we just call this Thanksgiving number 2, 2 different Americas, part 2. Notre Dame for me, they'll blow out Stanford. Toledo, 10-point favorite at Central Michigan. Man, I'm gonna go with Central here. Toledo's been playing some close games. I think they win still. I'll say by 3, but give me Central.
Give me the Rockets.
Cody.
Yeah, UT.
Should have taken them at halftime. Still mad about that.
And the last one of the week, Michigan State is a 21-point dog at home against number 12 Penn State. Cody.
Penn State.
Great.
Yeah, Penn State by 40.
I don't think they win quite by that much. I said 28, but yeah, Penn State for me as well. All right. NFL last week. Not the greatest week. 3 of us were the same, except for Parrot. So we all go 8-6. Bear, Dub, Gray, Cody 0-0. Didn't make any picks. Parrot goes 10-4. Sweeps the last 7 picks. Ravens ended up beating the Bengals on Monday night. We talked about it earlier, but Joe Burrow is hurt and done for the year. Browns beat the Steelers. Dub's the only one that took them. DTR looked good with no Watson in there. Browns defense is stout. Lions beat the Bears, barely had to come back. Overrated. Chargers lose to the Packers. Dolphins beat the Raiders. Commanders lose to the Giants in a shocker. Cowboys beat the Panthers, no surprise. Jags beat the Titans, no surprise. Texans beat the Cardinals by 5. Niners beat the Bucks by 2 scores. Bills kill the Jets. Rams beat the Seahawks 17-16, Cody.
Comeback win.
Broncos beat the Vikings, also a comeback win on Sunday night. And the Chiefs lost to the Eagles, another comeback win. Chiefs blew it, did not score a single point in the second half. We're up 17-7, ended up losing 21-17. So our updated standings for NFL, myself at 103-61, Dub at 89-75, Gray at 106-58, Cody 83-54, and Parrot 108-56.
Damn, Parrot's winning NFL? Jesus. What's going on in the standings on the
pod standings? Jared Goof still leading the way, 106-58. Bree 105-59. The podcast 104-60. At Ryan Peoples and Empty Spiral 101-61. At Wilson 27 164. The Charlie Batch Fan Club 99-65. Eric 2341 97-67. Mostly Peaceful 96-55. And ESPN Fan, aka Parrot 69-33, because he hasn't made any picks in 3 weeks. Sounds about right.
Sounds like a parrot.
Sounds like the Parrot. So this week, obviously, we have 3 Thanksgiving Day games, starting with, as always, the Lions at home playing the Packers. I'm going with Detroit here. Gray.
Detroit.
Cody.
Yeah, Detroit.
Basketball.
All right. The second game, Commanders at Cowboys. Cody.
Cowboys.
We already know where we're going. Dallas. A big win at home on Thanksgiving. The game at night on NBC, 49ers at Seahawks. It's been an interesting game. Seahawks, I think, could be sneaky here. Niners struggle on the road, but I think the Niners are going to pull this one out. So give me San Fran here.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. They're close enough to home, though, so San Fran.
Cody?
San Fran, man. I don't trust Geno. Can't trust him no more.
Got beat up a little bit at the end of that game. Friday football, Black Friday football, Dolphins at Jets. Cody?
Ooh, that's a black eye game. You know what? No, give me Dolphins. It's gonna be closer than you think, though.
Great.
Dolphins.
I'm also going with the Dolphins. Tim Boyle at quarterback. Ugh. Saints at Falcons. I'm gonna go with the Aints here. I don't know what to think of either of these teams, so it's a 50-50 coin flip. So we're going Saints. Great.
Saints.
Cody?
Yeah, give me Saints.
Parrot, from the top, since you joined, want to introduce yourself just in case people forgot who you were?
Bird has made it.
Hey, people. Parrot has arrived. He is in the building. It's
All
okay.
right. Ready? We're gonna rapid fire you right now.
Start with the fucking up top.
I'll go all the way up top. All right, Parrot. Georgia -24 at Georgia Tech.
Georgia.
By the way, you're leading NFL on the podcast.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
That's
And you don't play at
hilarious.
all on ESPN. You're dead last. Funny how that works.
I know Bree's in second, isn't she?
She is, yeah. 1 game back of Jared Goof, a.k.a. Mac and Cheese Maker.
AKA Cody Bryant's burner account.
Ohio State +3.5, Parrot. You know who they play.
Oh, Give me Michigan in the points, but Ohio State's going to win by 3.
Parrot, Ohio State is a dog, son.
We get 3.5.
Give me Ohio State then. Fuck Michigan.
Same thing I said.
No,
Really?
Yeah, I said
3.5. Oh, it's at Michigan. That's why. That makes sense.
Yeah. Number 4, Washington, 16.5-point favorite against Washington State.
Give me Washington State to cover. Washington wins by like 10 or 13.
All right. Florida State, 6.5-point favorite at Florida.
Give me Florida in the points this week.
Number 6, Oregon, 13.5-point favorite versus number 16, Oregon State.
Give me the Ducks.
Quack, quack, quack. Number 7, Texas, 12.5-point favorite against Texas Tech. At home against Texas Tech, excuse me.
Give me the Longhorns.
Number 8, Alabama, a 14.5-point favorite at Auburn.
Give me Alabama.
Number 9, Missouri, 7.5-point favorite at Arkansas.
Give me Mizzou.
Number 10, Louisville, 7-point favorite at home against Kentucky.
Give me Kentucky.
All right. Number 18, Notre Dame, a 26-point favorite at Stanford.
Notre Dame's going to win, but not by 26.
Okay.
Is that an air conditioning unit still in your window?
Goddamn right it is.
Toledo, 10-point favorite at Central Michigan.
Toledo. 3 touchdowns.
And Michigan State is a 21-point dog versus number 12, Penn State.
Give me Penn State. Michigan State sucks.
Yes, they do. All right. Packers, Lions.
In Detroit.
In Detroit.
Give me the good old Lions.
Commanders at Cowboys.
Cowboys.
49ers at Seahawks.
Niners, they're back on a roll.
Dolphins at Jets.
Dolphins.
Saints at Falcons.
God, I hate that. Oh. Give me the Falcons just because they're at home.
All right. Right back to you, Parrot. Steelers at Bengals. with no Joey B.
Yep, no Joe Burrow. Man, the Steelers offense, they just do enough to get it done every game.
Just fired Matt Canada too.
Yeah. I don't like to say it, but give me Pittsburgh. But don't be surprised if Cincy keeps it close. If not, wins a close one.
Cody?
Jesus.
Oh, wow.
Man, what was that? That sounded like that hurt.
Who was it?
Bree's brother.
Her brother, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I knew you were like, was that Bree?
Damn, sound like the baby king.
Oh, shit. All right, Cody. Steelers at Bengals.
Steelers.
Gray.
Steelers.
Yeah.
If the Bengals win that game, it's because of their defense.
Yeah, I think isn't Hubbard and Hendrickson both hurt still?
I think Hendrickson is playing. I don't know about Hubbard though.
This is just going to be fucking ugly again, man. I can't trust anyone that's not Joe Burrow with that offense until I see it. So we got to go Steelers.
I feel the same way. Like I said, I think the only way the Bengals win is if their defense wins it for them.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
We'll see.
Definitely game of the week. Panthers at Titans. I am gonna go with the Titans. I would not be shocked if they lose because they suck, but Titans because they're at home.
Yeah. Ditto.
And Cody?
Give me the Panthers, man. My newly acquired Chuba Hubbard is going to show why I made the trade to bring him on the team short.
Parrot?
Short.
I think I'm going to go with Cody here. I'm going to go Carolina.
Of course you are.
Great. Of course you
God
are. So
damn it,
now we got to rely on Dub.
Jesus. All right, Bucks at Colts, Parrot.
Give me the Fighting Baker Mayfields.
Cody?
Best quarterback in Browns history.
Great.
The one-hand bandit.
Well, I'm gonna go Bucks as well here. Makes me nervous because I'm sure the Colts will win this game since we took them across the board.
This is
Probably.
the second game of the week.
The second game of the week, Patriots at Giants. Ugly. I think is Bailey Zappi starting? I think Mac Jones is benched.
Yeah, Jones is benched.
Yeah,
He's third string now.
I think so. I think he did get demoted to third string. So give me the Patriots. That's an improvement. Bailey Zappi looked good last year.
He did look good last year. The Pats.
I'm going Pats. Cody.
Yeah, man. Give me the Patriots.
Parrot.
I am going to go the Fighting Bill Belichick's as well. And it's probably his last season.
All right. This actually will be a good game. Shockingly, wouldn't have said that one at the beginning of the year. Jacksonville at Houston. Going to be a really good game, I think. Parrot.
Division on the line.
I'm going Houston, man. I got faith in Mr. CJ Stroud down there.
Cody.
Oh boy. Yeah, give me Houston, man. The J and CJ stands for Jesus.
It does. He is a big Christian. As we've seen.
Jesus. Yeah, Jeebus.
Jeebus.
I don't know if I sent that video to you guys, or did I send you that one about him asking Tom Brady stuff?
Yeah.
DJ, good video. Dude's just legit. He's acting way older than he actually is. He's a stud.
As they say, he is mature.
Yeah, give me Houston, man.
Whatever.
I think they pull that division out.
He dropping $25,000 a week at the strip club down in Houston.
That's okay.
It's a Christian strip club.
There ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, that's right. They shaking for the Lord.
Hey, they got to make money too. He's just donating it to the people who are needy. That's all. At least that's what I used to say. All right. You guys can take Houston. I'm jagging off this week. I think they are still a good team, and they're going to show it this week at Houston. So give me Jacksonville. The Browns are facing let me check my notes. The hottest team in football right now, the Denver Broncos. 4-game winning streak. Only team in the NFL right now with a 4-game winning streak. Browns at Broncos. I'm going Browns this week. I think that defense is going to smother Russell. Bad.
The Browns offense sucks. Broncos defense isn't awful, so not now. Earlier in the year it was awful. But yeah, man, I think it's close, but Broncos.
Cody?
Let's go Broncos.
And Parrot.
Give me the Browns, man.
I was going to say this will be the tiebreaker because Dub's going to go with the Browns.
Dub's going Browns.
I'm actually going to type it in for him. All right, Browns for the pod. Rams at Cardinals. Parrot.
Give me Cardinals this week.
Cody.
Yeah, give me Cardinals. Cooper Kupp probably won't play. So they got Nakua, and they just cut Henderson. So yeah, give me Cardinals.
How the fuck they cut Henderson?
Yeah, they put him on the practice squad. That's what I said.
That makes no sense. Williams comes back.
Exactly.
He's a great backup to Williams. He's looked good.
Yep, he's looked great. compared to what they had.
Wow, that's surprising. Okay, great.
Give me the Tom Cruise quarterbacks.
And gosh, I'm gonna trust Stafford and Nakua. They did it. Kyron Williams coming back. He's a stud. I'm going Rams here, but cards for the pot already. Chiefs at Raiders. Chefs for me this week. They're gonna dominate coming off of a loss.
Yep.
Cody.
Well, I tell you, another good man from Cleveland taken down by a white woman, man. He gonna learn, leave them white girls alone. He gonna bounce back this week because it's Vegas. And but yeah, man, I'm telling you, they ain't gonna make it. They ain't gonna make it. It's gonna be all that plain looking girl fault.
What'd she do?
Huh?
What'd she do?
What has she done? Tore that man down. They don't have come from behind losses when he is out here messing with these black girls. Just saying.
He caught the ball when he was messing with him.
Exactly.
And she wasn't at the game either. He does better when she's there, remember?
Don't matter. She in his life.
She was too busy killing people in Brazil.
Yes.
That's right.
Parrot.
Well, give him Chiefs.
Chefs for the Parrot. Good game this week. Bills at Eagles, Parrot.
Give me the Eagles at home.
Cody.
You said Bills and Eagles in Buffalo?
Mm-hmm.
Give me the Eagles.
Gray.
Eagles.
Going the opposite way here. I like the Bills offense, not without Ken Dorsey. Joe Brady's solid. Eagles are going to have a short week in a tough game they played, tough physical game they played. I think the Bills are going to take them to task and beat them this week in Philadelphia. So I'm going Bills. What the hell is this? Sunday night football game. Ravens at Chargers.
3 hours after a faulty seal in the hydraulic system failed, shorting out the ship's.
Sorry, I was fixing the boxes. Excuse me. No, Mark Andrews got hurt last week. Also in that game, brutal game. Ravens, Bengals, best tight end, best player gets hurt. Besides Lamar and then Burrow, but God, the Chargers just. I don't know what to think of that, man. I think Staley's getting fired, so I'm going to go Ravens here on the road. You're right.
Yep. Ravens.
Birds. Cody?
Yeah, Ravens.
Parrot?
Yeah, man. Give me the Ravens. They're going to win that division, I think. And, yeah.
And Monday night game. Get to bed early. Bears at Vikings. Parrot.
I'm going to go with Josh Dobbs and those Vikings.
Cody.
Oh, man, shout out to the NFL for looking out and making sure everybody get their holiday pay with that game. Vikings.
Gray.
Dobbs.
Yeah, first week I picked Dobbs was last week, and he let me down, but I'm going to go back to the well this week against the Bears because they stink. So Vikings for me as well. All right, we're in. We are in for foosball picks.
Who's next?
Wrestling is next. We can get into that, or we can go into any other sports. Don't matter.
I can tell you that Brad Osmus is now the new bench coach for the Yankees. We'll see what that does.
Somebody getting fired at the All-Star break.
He did good in Detroit.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys talked about this or not, but Tiger is playing in the Hero World Challenge and the PNC Championship with his son.
Yeah. Interesting. That's coming back again. I don't know why, but I mean, I get it. He's going to play with Charlie. I understand that, and I think that's great.
I get the PNC one more than the Hero, but I mean, from what I've been hearing and reading, it seems like he's really trying to make a push to play again this year.
Yeah,
Gotta make the most of the visitation.
He's going to get out there and he's going to play regardless. I just figured he'd wait a little bit, but I think it's all about testing it, right? The Hero is more of an exhibition, so he's really just testing the waters. I'm guessing, see if he can walk, all that stuff. So yeah, Tiger's back though, baby. It's always good when Tiger's back.
And he has been caddying for Charlie the past, couple weeks to month at all his tournaments.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, which is great. It's good to see.
So good to see. Happy for him.
Really quick, NBA before we get into wrestling. Boston leads the Eastern Conference, has technically right now the best record in basketball at 11-3. Milwaukee 10-4, and Boston's beating Milwaukee tonight by 14 with 6 minutes to go. Philly is also 10-4. The Orlando Magic 10-5, kind of early in the year surprise team right now. The Heat are 9-5, Pacers 8-5, Cavs 8-6, Knicks 8-6, Hawks 6-7, and Brooklyn 6-7. The two worst teams in the NBA right now are the Pistons and the Wizards. Both only have 2 wins. In the West, do you know who is number 1 seed in the West without looking? Parrot.
I do not.
Gray.
Memphis.
Kode.
I'd say Phoenix.
The Minnesota Timberwolves are the number 1 seed in the Western Conference at 10-3. Number 2, Oklahoma City Thunder 10-4. We're beating the Bulls right now. Denver Nuggets 10-5, Dallas Mavericks 9-5. The Kings are 8-5, Lakers 9-6, Suns 8-6, Pelicans 7-7, Rockets 6-6, and the Warriors 7-8. The Clippers, they're good, man. They got Harden. Oh wait, nah, they're 5-7. They're trash. Jazz are 4-10. You know it's bad when you only got one more win than the Jazz. Jazz are 4-10, Memphis 3-10, Spurs 3-11, and Portland 3-11. Yeah, interesting in the West, man. A lot of teams that normally aren't up top are up top. So little flipsy topsy turvy there in the West. Your NHL standings right now. We just had a big Sweden series. Red Wings are over there, lost both games, of course. But pretty cool to have hockey on at 2 in the afternoon. But in the East, the Atlantic, Boston leads 31 points for them, leading all the NHL. Florida with 25 points, Toronto with 22, Tampa with 22, Detroit with 21. In the Metropolitan, the Rangers have 25 points. The Flyers are 21, a surprise team there. Washington with 20, Carolina with 20, Pittsburgh with 18, the Devils with 17. Detroit just beat them 4-0. Stars 25 in the West. Colorado 22, Winnipeg 22, St. Louis 19, Arizona 18. And in the Pacific, the Golden Knights have 28 points, Vancouver 27, Los Angeles Kings 25, Seattle Kraken 19, and the Anaheim Ducks 18. Those are your top teams in the NHL right now. To wrestling. AEW Full Gear. Surprisingly, it only went to midnight, Kode. Were you impressed with that?
I was asleep.
I figured so. Once you stopped texting me, I was like, he's in bed. He's done.
Yeah, I was in and out, and then by the time I got to that point where that Swerve Hangman Page match was 15 minutes too long.
Yeah.
After that, I said, yep, that's enough for me tonight.
Yeah, that was it was a long match. It was it was good, but it wasn't great. It was just, you're right. It was 15 minutes too long. No doubt.
And I mean the drinking the blood thing, come on, man. Come on.
That was brutal, dude. That was brutal.
You still gotta be on regular TV after this. That's the type of stuff, ask the NWA. That's the type of stuff make you lose your TV deal.
Yeah.
You go from live TV every week to now all of a sudden you're streaming.
I agree. It's not great. It's not great. But I think Swerve, though, I think he's a top guy, honestly.
Oh yeah. Swerve's got the juice.
I just don't know if literally. I just don't know if AEW is going to do the right thing with him.
They haven't yet. I mean,
He's been winning every pay-per-view match.
yeah, but he been stuck with Adam Page.
It's Adam Page. It's all right.
No, that's awful.
I like Adam Page. I think
Unless you want to put him with Grandpa Sting.
Well, he already beat Sting up.
that he did.
I mean, he should at least. I mean, he just beat Adam Page twice. Now, if they waste time, even more time, and do a third match, like, why not give him the TV title? Ain't nobody holding it right now. Give him a belt. Everybody else got a belt. Shit. 55 belts in AEW. You can have one of them.
It's not 55. There's only 43.
I'm sorry.
It feels like
I miscounted. Yeah, I miscounted.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I agree with Kode 100%. The match was too long. I still think it was a good match. There were still some weird ass spots in it, no doubt. Still weird, drinking the blood and all that, but I mean, it was the best match on the card. Ain't no doubt about that.
No, yeah.
And that's not saying much, but it was still the best match on the card.
Yeah.
But yeah, Swerve ended up beating Hangman. MJF. Do you know who TBA was? Because it was on the pre-show. I didn't realize it, so I missed it. All I saw was MJF get attacked by the Guns after they won, and was injured, and wasn't going to come back. So Adam Cole was going to be in the main event. But yeah, he ended up, because the Guns they ain't winning any belts. Toni Storm ended up getting her title back. Not a surprise there. A little bit of interference from Luther in that, but not a bad match. Wasn't great, but wasn't bad. Shockingly, Sting's team won. I can't believe it. And then he went and hugged his son, who is Sting 30 years ago, without face paint.
Yep.
As I said, there ain't no mistaking that's his kid.
Yeah, he be that baby's pappy.
His wife got none of them genes. None. But yeah, they did. Darby Allin said he's never wrestling in California again. Blah 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 blah. All that crap.
Why is he never wrestling in California again?
Yeah,
he retired.
Because he's retiring.
Oh.
But Darby's like, give him a hand, and they all left the ring and did that. So it was cool, but it is what it is. The Golden Jets beat the Bucks in a decent match. I guess I need to watch more because there was weird story, like was Omega going to turn on Jericho and this and that. I don't know. I didn't quite get it. He didn't. And they're still together as a team. And the Young Bucks threw a tantrum, which obviously was storyline, but maybe not. I don't know if it was because they like
maybe not.
Way, so very possible that it wasn't. And Julia Hart ended up winning the the women's TBS championship over Sky Blue and took it from Chris Statlander. So both Gray and Peapod got those. Ricky Starks and Big Bill ended up retaining their tag team championships. Actually, pretty good ladder match where I thought that Cash Wheeler broke his leg in half, but he didn't, thank God. Decent, though. Didn't mind it. And then MJF versus Jay White. Obviously, MJF came out. Adam Cole was out there. They did their whole shebang, blah, blah, blah. And MJF came out with his hurt leg and ended up winning the title or retaining his title. Wasn't great, but dude's still AEW. If he's not in AEW, I don't know where the hell they're at.
So do you think he actually leaves or do you think he's all kayfabing it?
No. He's definitely staying.
MJF?
Yeah.
Oh no, they gonna back up the Brinks truck for that bad boy.
Yeah, there ain't no way. That's what they want him. They want him to blur this reality like he's talking with WWE and his WWE contracts. He ain't doing any of that shit.
Oh no, he's leaving.
He's gonna be no, I think he'll easily be the top paid guy in AEW. He might be a top paid guy in all of wrestling, honestly. I mean, they also on the pay-per-view did sign Will Ospreay as well. So he was their surprise.
Yeah, surprise.
Which
big surprise.
Well, it's pathetic. Yeah. It's just I don't know if these guys I mean, why would you want to wrestle AEW?
That's what I'm saying. Why stick around? What's there left for MJF to do in AEW? There ain't nothing left for him to do. Like, he's keeping the boat afloat right now. I mean, it's already been established that AEW is Impact Wrestling with better connections.
For the TV deal.
So, yeah, they just got a better TV deal. But yet they're doing worse numbers.
Did you see what they did? Did you see what they did last week?
27 save performance, and you were busy early. For that, do you like
222,000?
Oh, it kind of gets it.
What was that for Rampage or Collision?
No, that was Collision. Well, that was Rampage. So they had whatever. They had their 6-hour block. So they had what? Collision, Rampage, or Rampage, Collision, whatever the hell else they have.
Oh yeah.
Rampage had like 240. Collision had like 210, and whatever the other show had like 189. In a 6-hour block, they got 600,000 people. Yeah,
man. Nobody watching that stuff, man.
Brutal.
Nobody's gonna do it.
And SmackDown did 2.2 million, and no one's watching that.
Here you are, as successful.
Yeah.
Obviously, 2.2 million people are.
Well, I'm just saying though, like people aren't talking about it. I mean, that's how bad that AEW is. You got Fox, you got TNT.
Step up.
Yeah. And the crazy part is Fox doesn't want SmackDown because it's to them, it's not making enough money for them.
Yeah, because what else am I going to watch on Friday night on Fox? America's Most Wanted?
Right. Rescue 911.
Yeah, there's shit.
Just fun to see from a guy that's like years. It's a nice thing.
I don't know. But so Peapod and Gray both had 8 for this week. I had 7 and Parrot had 2. Sorry, Parrot.
My favorite was Peapod when I talked to him. He's like, damn, I thought I was going to pull ahead. I'm like, nope.
Same guy.
Nope.
I was like, it's that predictable, Peapod.
Yeah, it is. He got the easiest one wrong with Mox. Shit.
Yeah.
So updated standings. I'm at 109. Gray's at 109. Peapod's at 108. Cody's at 92, and Parrot and Brand Dub are at 77. Tied up. So this week we have Survivor Series War Games.
Brain's been excellent as well.
Yeah, Survivor Series. Let me repeat that. War Games. Yeah, I know. 5 matches. This will be quick and painless. Gunther, your Intercontinental Champion against The Miz.
Gunther
to retain. Gunther for
Gunther all the way. Shout out to Gunther for bad mouth and Jim Hill wig. God love that, man.
What do you say?
We need to protect. Yeah, we gotta protect Gunther at all costs.
What do you say?
He said that something that was along the lines of he can't respect Ultimate Warrior as a champion because he didn't have any wrestling skill and he just came out and ran and shook the ropes. So he has no respect for him as an Intercontinental Champion.
I love it.
I
love it. All right.
Yeah. He did put the bad mouth on the Hitman though too.
What did he say though?
Yeah, he said that he respects Bret Hart as a champion and as a wrestler, but after that he can't really say anything good about him because Bret Hart said something bad about one of his matches. So he won't say anything good about him.
I mean, that sounds about right for most people with Bret Hart. Everyone respects him as an in-ring performer, but outside the ring, he's
Yeah.
kind of a douchebag.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, he's not wrong. But if it's only because I mean, granted, unless he like totally ripped one of his matches apart, called him
Yeah.
like
But
a
that was the
bad
thing.
worker or something like that. But
Yeah. No, I don't think Brett ripped it apart. He just was just like, I wasn't feeling it.
so maybe he's a little sensitive then. So
Yeah.
which whatever, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Do we have UFC this weekend?
Nope, no UFC this weekend. Greg, Gunther or Miz? Taking Gunther?
Yes, of course.
All right. Our singles match for the women's world champion Rhea Ripley versus Zoe Stark. Cody.
The Rhea Ripley versus Zoe Stark?
Yep.
Oh, mommy all day.
Ray.
Mommy.
Parrot.
Ripley.
Yeah, mommy definitely gonna get it.
Mommy gonna eat.
Yeah, eat Dominic. Singles match. Carlito versus Santos Escobar. I'm going with the Caribbean Cool. Carlito.
First one.
Great.
Yeah, Carlito cool, man.
Cody.
Give me Santos.
All right. Your women's War Games match. You have Bianca, Charlotte, Shotzi, and Becky versus Damage Control. Cody's girl Bailey, Asuka, Io Sky, and Kari Sane. Cody.
You already know I'm going.
Bailey. Already got it. Gray.
Yeah, man. Damage Control.
They'll probably end up kicking her out, but it's okay. She can come home.
Parrot.
Damage Control.
I mean, I think it's all come to a head, right? I think she's definitely getting kicked out. So I'm going with the faces here. Team Bianca. And your men's War Games match, Cody Rhodes, Seth freaking Rollins, Jey Uso, Sami Zayn, and Randy Orton, the returning Randy Orton, versus the Judgment Day. Damian Priest, Finn Balor, Dirty Dominic Mysterio, JD McDonough, and Drew McIntyre. Gotta go Team Cody here. All right.
Yeah, I agree.
I ain't gonna let him down in Dusty's match. American Dream, baby. Gray.
I just, I don't see faces winning both matches. But here's what I could see happening. Yeah, Orton's returning, but does he come back and he's a heel? But I'm going Team Cody. But don't be surprised if it goes the other way.
Cody.
Oh yeah, man. Give me Team Nightmare. I think this is the straw that breaks the Judgment Day's back.
Yeah, there's a couple of things there, right? Is Orton going to turn? I don't think so. But is Judgment Day finally going to break up? I think that may happen.
Yeah.
I mean, Priest has to cash in Money in the Bank eventually, right? Did he already do it? Did I miss that somewhere?
No, he'll do it on this
No,
match.
not yet.
He'll try to, and then he'll get screwed.
Well, he can't. Roman's not on it.
Doesn't have to be Roman.
I guess he could with Seth, but interesting. He may. You want me to put that in? Sidebar, you calling that?
What's that?
You calling Priest cash in?
No, I don't think he will. I really don't.
Okay.
I mean, because I think he may attempt to, but too much shit's gonna happen that'll prevent him from doing it.
All right. Yeah.
Get his ass handed to him.
Only 5 matches that I saw. Maybe they'll add more on SmackDown on Friday, but that's all I had for Survivor Series, which I think is Saturday night, if I'm not mistaken. We'll see if I catch any of it or not. I don't know. I haven't watched the last 2 WWE pay-per-views, so I'm due to watch one. Depends how the Ohio State Michigan game goes and or how drunk I am. Probably more or less if I'll pass out watching it or not.
More or more or less?
Definitely be more. Doesn't matter what happens. I'm still going to be drunk, win or lose for the Ohio State game.
Mm-hmm.
It won't matter. It's just a matter if I can stay up and actually watch it, or if it's one of those where I start closing my eyes and yeah, night for me.
Right. And then do you have? Is there UFC this week?
No, they are off for Thanksgiving. They're back next week. Next Saturday.
Not bad.
Jeremy have trivia?
Yeah, he said a half hour ago he was ready, so hopefully he's still there.
All right, let me pull
See.
it fast.
Apparently, John Rahm has a $600 million live offer on the table.
Oh, that's not surprising.
He has a what?
$600 million live offer on the table.
Yeah.
Are they merging?
That was coming. Oh, they're still staying separate, I think. Or quote unquote.
Aren't they going to be the same entity like WWE? Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, like WWE and UFC, but they'll still be separate companies.
Got it.
All right, updated trivia standings. Gray was 64.5, Kode with 29, myself at 39.5, Dub was 0, and Parrot with 18.
All right. He has 3 Thanksgiving NFL questions tonight, each worth 3 points. First, which QB owns the record for most passing yards in NFL Thanksgiving history?
In a game or all time?
All time, 3,000 yards.
All right, I got mine.
Parrot, you ready?
Give me 10 seconds. No, but go ahead.
Kode, you ready? Cody's ready.
He's
3,
making mac
2,
and cheese.
3, 2, 1, and go. Ooh, no, I think Romo has more than Aikman.
Aikman. So we got 2 Staffords and 2 Aikmans.
Yeah, I think Romo has more than Aikman.
We're going to see what Jeremy says.
Matthew Stafford.
Matt Stafford.
I'll ask him, who was second?
How many points was that?
3.
All right.
Romo 2338, Aikman 2174 were the next 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. Next.
I should let you know how much the game has changed, though, because I would think Aikman has the most Thanksgiving games out of the 3 of them.
All right. Which team is the Dallas Cowboys' most frequent matchup in Thanksgiving Day games?
It's only going to be between 2. Just got to pick the right one. All right, I'm ready.
I don't know.
There's only 31 to choose from.
Barry, you ready?
Yep.
Kode?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go. Washington, Vikings, Giants.
I was between Washington and the Giants.
Same.
It's probably gonna be like the fucking Dolphins or some shit.
Washington. Tomorrow is their 11th meeting.
Yep. How many points is that for?
3 more.
All right.
And finally, what is the only current NFL team to never play in a Thanksgiving game?
Only one? God damn, I feel like there would be multiples.
Huh.
Those goddamn night games, they'll trick you. All right, I got mine.
Yeah.
I know, I got to think of those night games.
That's the problem, is that the night games are the ones where you just get those random, Saints Falcons bullshit.
All right. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Oh.
Cody singing. Perry, you ready?
Yep.
Cody, ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1, and go. Jags, Panthers, Browns. I was thinking Jags or Panthers, Cody. Same thing.
I was thinking Browns or Texans, but I felt like the Texans had one night game at some point that I remember in Houston.
Jags, Panthers, Browns. He said if nobody gets this, he'll give a hint.
I don't know. I always thought wasn't there a Brown Steelers game that like fell on Thanksgiving, like near Thanksgiving one year?
Jacksonville is correct.
Jacksonville.
Cleaned it this time.
Jacksonville.
I don't remember the Browns ever playing, so I did look it up and saw 1989 was the last time they played. Thanks.
Oh shit.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I would not have guessed that.
Nope. So that's all, folks, for this week. Thank you to All Wear Clothing, Wes Anderson, Crandall's Quality Landscaping, Connell DatingTransformation.com, Sparty Steve, Paper Denim Art, Greggy Merch. As always, good morning, good afternoon, happy Thanksgiving, good evening, good night. Go Cowboys.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving and go Buckeyes.
Stuff a turkey for your boy Cody.